apologize for being sick.
How
So
dare
yeah.
you, John?
Yeah, you know what, screw it, canceling the game for no. So at the end of last week, you guys arrived at where the orb should be and found it empty. You left depressed and sad and basically traveled out of the mountain and back on the road again. In reality, you'd probably be about here. But by the time you reach the top, it'll be day 18.
Okay.
Yeah. So you guys travel up, most likely discussing plans about your future endeavors. Do you have plans about future endeavors?
When I grow up, I want to be a pony now.
Yeah. Will you flee from the Fae? Oh, it's canon, baby. Yeah. Steel Cleric donning his hood so no one can see him, and Ragnar riding his little ram.
Yep.
With his twirling horns and its black mane. It's at this point, about halfway through, where the dog starts acting funny. He starts kind of sniffing around and digging in the snow. It's snowing. It's snowing at a medium pace. This isn't the hardest storm we've ever been through. It's certainly not the lightest. As it's kind of storming around you. Oh, 1 second, I'll turn on something to give you a little bit more atmosphere. Throw you really in there. There we go.
Ooh.
Again, certainly not the biggest storm we faced. But you guys can easily weather it with your clothing at this point. And the fact that some of you don't feel cold.
I'm back.
Hey, buddy. I was describing how Udofire's dog started acting funny.
By digging on the ground?
Yeah, he's sniffing and digging around.
Alright, so I'm just going to keep an eye on him as he's digging in the ground.
Cool. He continues to do this for about 5 minutes, but he's not as good as some others would be.
Yeah. Sounds big. I said he pick up an old scent.
So, perhaps I look towards Norian and I say, do you still have that shovel, or?
Wait, did he get his tongue back?
Nope,
Yo,
he did not.
Fuck me.
Did you still have the
I
shovel?
was so surprised.
I didn't say nothing, man.
you just shrug.
I kind of just try to get down and start digging in the snow myself.
Cool. You start digging in the snow. Your eye only gives you issues with your passive perception, not with your regular perception. So why don't you give me a survival check or tracking?
The survival is what now?
Wisdom.
I figured.
Nice.
If it's wisdom, it's a +6. If it's not, it's a +3.
Yeah, it's wisdom. So you can clearly see that this is not only one, but several tracks of what appears to be carts leading up the mountain. They appear to be heavily burdened.
Cards. Don't they have embargoes?
I look at Vic. With like a dumbfounded look on my face.
Yes.
He's waiting for you to say something.
Yeah. Just tap my head.
Go on.
What about the carts?
the carts, or there are carts.
Shake my head
what about
and point to the top of the mountain.
What about the ravens? We haven't heard from them since we kind of locked them in, or.
Sorry, I just got really
Are
excited.
these guys the ravens, or? Oh, about what?
I got my 4th level spell, yo. My first 4th level spell.
Nice. Now can you banish people to hell yet?
Oh.
Maybe.
So you keep
Find
using
out.
his level 3 spells.
Oh, that's right. We left.
Yeah. You guys have grown in power. I told
So-
you guys last game.
Wait, so
Good
we're
move.
level 6 or sorry, 7 or 8?
7.
7, that's with that. Gotcha.
7, yeah. Oh yeah, this is gonna take a while. I have to look through every single level 4 spell.
Fantastic. So meanwhile, what were you guys doing?
The carts, what's it called? Are they all like? Are there a whole bunch of tracks side by side, so it's like a wide caravan or narrow caravan?
On these kind of roads, it appears to be more narrow.
Okay.
Which is probably best. You look up to the mountain, and you can see that there is a black smoke looming. Emanating, if you will, from the mountain.
We should probably, yeah. We should probably start
Back?
hauling us, yeah.
Anyone want to tell him what you guys just saw?
Tracks
I
in the
was, but I
snow
can't talk.
and the top of the mountain. I believe I'm not the best person to do this, but I believe there's smoke.
He says
Yeah.
he types vigorously into his. Cool. So plans? What do you guys want to do?
Time to go up there.
So you guys travel the mountain.
I guess.
Cool.
Yep.
How do you travel
Okay,
up?
let's go.
Any particular fashion?
Well, if there's people up there, we should probably be sneaky. Sneaky, $5.
Okay. You can go sneaky. You'd have to decrease your speed, of course.
We probably don't need to be sneaky until we're way
Yeah.
up high. So.
Exactly.
So yeah, you guys travel some time. Eventually, you approach. You can see the mountain or the island descend in the distance. You guys start trying to sneak towards it.
Yep.
Okay, you guys can give me rolls if you'd like.
Do I have to,
Yeah, you probably should.
is this based on, what stat is this based on?
Dex?
Yeah.
Dex.
Dexterity. Yeah.
What are we doing?
Maybe you have disadvantage if you.
Oh,
have
yep,
heavy armor.
yep. I just remember that. Thank you.
Do I get disadvantage seeing as I have plate-like armor?
You do. You have disadvantage.
I'm sorry, what do I roll? We're doing a
Stealth.
sneaky?
Stuff.
Okay.
We have one success, one failure so far. You guys need at least 3 successes. Nice. It's 2
Okay.
successes.
That's good.
2 successes, 2 failures,
Oh.
and a success by Norian, coming with a 21 to save the day.
Do I have
so-
to roll again?
Do you wear heavy armor?
Yeah, I have the
Then yeah. Roll again.
explained, I think.
Oh, that's a shame. So you guys start walking up there, trying to be stealthy as best you can. Some of you are accidentally making some noise as your armor clinks together, and your backpacks kind of make some noise.
Rustling.
As you approach, you can see from up the mountain. There appear to be the Thorin guards or Accords guards. They appear to still be active and wandering the place, making sure no one's causing problems.
I say this
Wanna
would
see
be
the first
normal,
stuff?
except for the fact that we saw and I just forgot this dude's name. Oh my god, that other dwarf down there that betrayed us. Grim.
Grim.
Remus.
There we
Remus,
go.
come on.
Grimace.
Yeah, he betrayed us, so just throw that out there.
Do we
Is
see
he
the
there?
source of the smoke?
Is he in?
You do see the
Yeah.
source of the smoke. It appears to be in addition to the blacksmith, which is coming out of its the top. You can see the very top of the mountain, or rather, where the what do you call it? It's the arena. Thank you. The arena, where the arena lay. It is smoking on top of that. A very dark black smoke.
Are you
Do we
carrying the
smell
whole
sulfur?
arena, or?
No sulfur.
Okay.
Oh yes.
Ah, yes.
Oh, I just got a spell.
That's great, buddy. Okay, so what do you want to do?
We're right now outside the
Yep, you're just outside. Want to start killing guards? Is that?
I think we should just walk on up, and if anything happens, you know.
for killing guards.
Of course, you take the diplomatic route.
Can we go? Can we try to go to like the left a little and up and get inside from near the inn?
The important parts of the place of the area are guarded behind one gate, unless you try to climb over it.
I say let's just walk in like we've always walked in.
Well, like normal, yeah, like nothing's happened.
Yeah, nothing has happened.
That's a bad idea. Let's go.
Fantastic. So you guys begin walking into the Iron Ascent.
You just gave me the chills.
As you go in, you can see the bustling sight of the regular crowd on top of Iron Ascent, in addition to more people.
They open the gates.
As you guys look ahead, this is where you are right now. You can see travelers have entered in. They set up booths and are walking around and trading.
Is that
Travelers.
a gambling
It is a gambling booth.
table? Nice.
No. You've seen craftsmen have set up, as well as minor merchants have come and go. The place seems a lot more lively. In addition, to the very north, you can see a familiar face that appears to have been stockaded.
Alright. Thought it'd be fun.
Okay, please continue.
So Atlanta, how's my favorite merchant doing?
She appears to be dealing with a pair of merchants. From your west, a guy yells out, "Gambling! Try your luck, sirs."
So I come here and I go, just like while she's talking and I'm walking by, I say, "Good stuff last time, Lana."
She kind of motions to flip you off. Yeah, but it's
Put me in
kind
a good
of
word for it.
it's in like a good, loving way though. Like she's starting to appreciate you. You can see a tailor over here working with a stall rig for his horse. Someone appears to be selling ingenious inventions in glass weaponry.
So,
Afternoon, friend.
He gives you a nod and says, "Hello, sir. How would you like to partake in some of Fizzwiz's most fabulous contraptions, tinkerworks, and glasseries? All of those, I guarantee you, are words."
Yes. What is the special item of the day?
You start looking around, and you can see a bunch of contraptions that seem to be things like, clockwork arms and small toys and music boxes, as well as you can see a variety of weapons made out of glass. Daggers, swords, a mace or two.
Is there anything I could, I asked them, like, you know, shake someone's hand. When they shake my hand, I zap their hand.
He laughs and says, well, you have to talk to a magician for that. I don't know how to make anything zap quite yet.
I don't trust magicians. So do you have anything I can add?
He laughs as he looks at your mask and says, "Surely, sir, you jest."
Do you have anything to add some boom to my bop?
I'm gonna need you to be more specific, sir.
I don't know, like a rocket or a bomb.
Bomb. I've heard of stories from the east about weapons as such. Fortunately, I've not been able to gather such powder, although it is top of my priority list, I assure you.
Interesting, interesting. So do you recommend anything? A little gizmo? Maybe your novelty item?
The ladies love the music box, and he kind of shows you one.
So what type of song is gonna play?
Only one. Then you see him start hitting the grinder, and a small lullaby begins playing.
So then I mimic it with prestigious police station.
Yeah, you're worse. You're starting to become worse than Shah.
I can't prestigious
Prestidigitation. You're a retard digitation.
So I kind of nudge Vic out the way, take out my bow, and do I have a freaking bow? I don't even.
He wants a scope for his bow. So
yeah, I do have.
I say, you know, scope for my friend's bow.
Yeah.
Here.
He says scope. What you mean? Those are incredibly expensive. Although
I shake my head.
If a friend likes bows,
Vic out the way again.
I say no, my friend Cat got his tongue. I'll talk for him.
he laughs as Udofire is clearly pushing you out of the way. And he says, for you, sir, the bow-wielding type, I got just the thing for you. And he takes out a little case and he kind of puts it on a table and he opens it up. And inside you can see it looks like a bunch of, they don't look like they're masterwork arrows, but they're certainly arrows that will put more care into than regular ones.
So I take out a gold coin and just hit it on the counter.
He laughs and says, I'm afraid these contraptions could be more than that, sir. These are my singing arrows. You send them off and they shout a tune of fear and anguish that flies into your opponent's hearts.
So I kind of just move the coin around on the table, kind of tapping it.
Well, it's going to be more than that, sir. These 20 coins for a single arrow. But luckily for you, they're made of fine quality iron. Be able to last you all throughout the year.
Alright, so I take out he said 20 for an arrow?
Cool. Yeah, he's a 20 for an arrow. 20 gold.
I wish I could negotiate with him, but I can't talk.
I like your face, sir. How about 22 gold?
Yeah.
Your silence says you agree.
Pull out
I just flip him the bird.
Yeah. He hands you one of these fine arrows, and gives you a wink and the crossbow, and he closes it up and he puts it back in his case.
Wait, he gave me a crossbow?
He gave you the wink and the crossbow instead of the wink and the gun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh god.
What?
Alright.
Hey, I need things to say. Okay, let's go over to Adam. By Adam, I of course mean Ragnar, Norian, and the Steel Cleric.
I just go over here and ask the dwarves, how did you guys capture Grimax, and why?
You see a Grimax has been beaten up and not tomatoes have been thrown at him. It looks like various snowballs and muck. It does look like some fresh food has been thrown at him, but not as much as would be for this kind of situation. You assume that the new fruits that have been sent in have mostly been used for consumption, not throwing, since they've been so desperate around here for fresh food. The one with the
shit and smack him with it.
you are fully acceptable to do that. He appears to not be in a very good mood regardless. The one beside him, though, with the large banner, known as a tactician, he would tell you that indeed he came here. He came back after taking a group of men he was not licensed to take on a mission that he was not permitted to go do. And when he arrived here, we discovered we started imprisoning him, and we discovered these bulging eyes on the clothed parts of his body. And we do not take kindly to witchcraft of that sort around here. And then it kind of looks to Vic Hamros
so
and
I
says,
put my staff under my shirt and I say,
of that sort. Yeah, they both look to you and they know your kind.
I say I am pure magic, divination, pure.
That's great, sir.
And I say, well, now you have this scum.
They
Are
nod.
you killing him?
We'll kill him in a time.
Be careful.
We're not sure, but we assume he's going to be drawn and quartered. That's assuming he loses his match on the ascent.
Who's his contender?
We have a few people lined up. It's most likely going to be one of the champions, though. I hear not Cantia, but not the carts. The blacksmith. What's his name again?
Hum.
Hum. Yeah, Hum is rearing to fight him.
Did I sign up for that?
He laughs and says, "We would, but Hum wants to ensure his death, not his freedom. And he doesn't want people coming in and failing accidentally.
So I tell a tactician, Hum had to be careful. Those that type of magic, you can pull a lot of shenanigans.
He nods and says, "Hey, didn't you have 2 eyes?"
I say adventuring, stuff happens.
He nods and says, "I know what you mean. I used to have 2 nipples."
And now I have 3.
Yeah, mutations, am I right? Got in trouble with that.
I say, well, did you guys open up trade routes?
They shake their head. They said we wanted to open up trade routes, but the Citrine stopped us. And ever since they crashed and burned, the gates have gone untended, and people started wandering in.
And burned.
Remember, they were attacked, and then they went on that crusade against the vampires.
But the way he said it was fucking amazing.
He kind of starts scratching his head. He's like, "We're surprised we didn't do this earlier, but we kept being told that they would send for reinforcements and they would wipe us over if we attacked them."
Oh yeah, reinforcements are probably coming.
Yeah, that's concerning. A lot of us are considering exodus. But,
I say, should we hold another city meeting?
They laugh. They laugh and say, the Cord have officially taken back the mountain. Right. No meetings necessary while we have full control.
I say, you mind telling me when the date for the fighting will be? I'd really love to see it.
It'll be in a few days. Don't worry.
Alright, cool. Well, I'm done here. Spit on Grimax a little bit.
Ragnar, Norian, still Cleric?
No, I'm just trying to be as non-obvious as possible.
With your 2 glowing eyes.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
I'll be back.
I just say they're just contact lenses or something. I don't know.
Sure.
I'm just standing there observing.
Cool.
Yeah, as usual, I'd like to get something for my armor, but I don't know if these guys will be able to provide me with that.
You do see tailors and things of that nature, and of course an engineer, but engineers aren't blacksmiths.
And I will continue to keep shopping.
Can I ask the what's the stall here? What does it have again?
It appears to be an engineer.
Oh, engineer.
Yeah, an engineer in glasery.
Glasery.
He's a designer, really.
Okay, cool.
Oh, can I go to the blacksmith actually?
You can get her in there, sure.
Oh, after Cleric, but...
you can see a tailor. Oh, sorry. A tailor and a gambling sector right there.
But Ham isn't here.
Hum's in there, yeah.
Cool. Alright, I'd like to ask him if it's possible to make some sort of armor, since mine has been damaged, or repair mine.
He nods. Says, "What are you looking for?" What are you looking for?
Something a little bit stronger than what I currently have. Something like a blade armor, maybe.
It'll cost you though.
It sounds like it. How much would it cost?
What kind of armor are you looking for? What kind of armor? Plate armor? It'd be about 1,500 gold. In addition, you're gonna need to wait about 3 months for me to complete it.
1,500. Okay. How about repairing this one?
What is it?
How about repairing the one I'm currently wearing? Splint armor.
Yeah, splint armor. You kind of look at splint armor is above chain or below. Pretty sure it's above. It's 17.
It's one above chain.
Plate is a different type. It's light. Medium. Sorry.
Plate is heavy armor. But
oh no, I thought you said scale. My bad.
No.
Splint.
Yeah.
Splint.
I can fix it for you. I have a few extra paddings around here. Give it to me and give it some time. To be about 100 silver should do it. Have one of my boys do it.
Oh, sounds good. I doff the armor and gave him the chest part.
Cool. He takes it.
I asked him if he has some, like at least a chainmail I could wear in the meantime.
He looks around, he sees some padded leather, and he offers that to you.
Alright, I'll take it.
It's about +2 to your AC. But you can add your dex.
Can I ask if he has trade-ins? Because I have an extra maul that I don't really need.
We would if we didn't have all the weapons thrown into the fire last week. We're trying our best, but it's difficult.
Darn. Do you know if any weapon traders came into the town?
We've heard of a few. Most of them went to Lana. Might be able to get a few from her.
Okay, thank you.
Gives him a nod.
Should I give me the 100 silver now or after it's done?
He says, you won't be able to pick it up without the 100 silver.
Okay, let's go. Actually, if I don't bustle, I'd rather give it now. So it's
Sure, yeah.
Cool. Okay, I hand over the 100 silver.
Great.
10 gold, actually.
It's 10 gold or 100 silver. Both. He would find both equivalent.
Yeah. Okay, 10 gold. Excellent. So I thank you, and I go on my way.
He gives you a nod.
The weapon merchants. Can I see them? Or they're in front of Lana, correct?
No. Lana appears to have more weapons on her.
Oh, okay.
So.
I bet.
Yeah. So I'm in line. So I'm going to Ragnar then.
You can go ahead, Udofire.
No, you go first because I can't
He
talk.
can't speak.
I don't.
Well, what's up, Steel Cleric?
Oh yeah, sorry. I was gonna ask the tailor if he has a cloak for somebody of my stature. Cloak if possible.
You see him take with a yardstick and he starts measuring your body. It says, someone as tall and broad as you, I could certainly do something. You see him go into the back and he starts grabbing at coats and things like that. He grabs one that seems particularly large, so this one was meant for a half giant. It should do about right. He says it'll cost you about 10 silver.
Oh wow.
It's just cloth. It's not armor.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, that's okay. Can you embroider the symbol on it? And I kind of like quickly draw a symbol of Forja on it.
He gives you a nod. He says, sure, I'll do it at no extra cost. Just be back here in an hour.
Ah, cool. No worries.
I kind of.
Yeah. How long was it gonna take for mine?
A day.
Okay, cool.
I kind of keep
Hey, who's our
there. And just
who's our treasurer?
Oh my bad.
I'm pretty sure it's Shaw.
I'll quickly run to Udofire and put my hand out. I need 10 silver, bro.
Money,
I'm
please.
right next to you, and there you go. I'll give you a coin.
Ding ding.
Oh, yeah. My bad.
Oh, I said. Oh, can you lend me like 10 more, just in case?
So I will take out 50 for him.
Cool.
So we're all having like a field day.
Thanks, Udo. And I kind of skip.
That was timed well, you have to admit.
Yep. So I greet Lana and ask her if she has trade-ins.
Trade-ins? She kind of looks at you and says, what are you looking for?
One-handed war axe or a warhammer.
And I'll shove my bow in Ragnar's hands as well.
And I believe Udofire wants a new bow there as well. Do you have anything that would fit us?
She nods. She says, I got a steel bow just in the other day. You cool with short bows?
You can look toward Udofire.
Sigh and nod.
Cool. She hands you over a steel short bow. Or an iron short bow.
And I ask her how much would that cost?
It would be about, it's about 10 silver? 10 gold?
I give her the 10 gold then.
And I hand her one of the key malls I have.
Classic Shah.
Hey. Oh.
And yeah, can I ask her if she has a warhammer or war axe?
She says I could do that. So she takes your warhammer, or what were we using again?
A maul.
A maul.
One of the
She takes your maul and she says, sure, I'll just trade you in, because this maul is worth more than the warhammer.
Yep.
She asked her to make a waist pouch or bag. So she hands it to you. It appears to be a steel warhammer. It's the front is emblazoned like it was meant to put coins in. You look at it, it appears to have the symbol of a moon inside of it, as well as the as well as the symbol MS, or the word letters MS. Looks like you also see like an eye winking in there.
Interesting.
Yeah, you assume that whenever you hit something, that'll be there.
And I asked her if she would be interested in just buying two throwing hammers off of me. Like, how much would she give me them?
She says she'll give you 5 silver apiece.
Okay, I'll accept that.
Cool. She's a businesswoman after all.
And I take out the 3 jewels that I carried out from the place, put in Ragnar's hand, as he has the hammers.
Cool.
Okay. So how many of those are there? Gems?
It's 3 small, 3 gems.
3 small gems? Okay.
Yeah.
So what does the tailor kind of help out with the pouch
he looks
situation?
at the amount of pouches you have already and says, I could put in some sort of pouch in here, but it might take a little while. Especially with your to make it not cumbersome. It kind of looks at you and you're already covered with these little slots and divots everywhere. If I do it how I usually would do it, it might cause your items to clash together and burst.
Because I was just the whole time I was thinking I just have this like backpack on my arm that I'm holding as a bag, and I don't really have any pockets.
He says I could definitely do something.
Like a utility.
Yeah. So if you're willing to take you basically add a few pockets to your utility belt, but it's gonna cost you more silver.
Okay, how much more?
50.
Okay. I said alright.
Can I just quickly also offer Alana the gems? How much would she offer for them?
She looks them up and down, and she takes a small little glass and starts looking at the crystals through them. She sighs and says, 50 silver? For all of them? For all of them.
Okay, I looked to Udofire and asked him if that's a fair price to him.
I shrug.
I don't know what these things are worth.
Yeah.
Udo, give me more money.
And
Alright. So John, when the Steel Cleric bounced, I was pretending like I was browsing clothes and all that. As soon as he leaves and I'm finally here alone, for fuck's sake, I'm gonna look at the tailor and say, I need a special request.
I'm not into men.
No. It's
Every
good work
time.
for you.
Every single time.
I say, oh shit, Steel Cleric's coming? Nah, fuck, he's still over there. I say I need a few shirts.
Shirts? What do you mean?
I need 5 shirts.
Done. He gets 5 shirts and
I say, but it has to be one that fits me, one that fits. I start pointing the people out, you know, the half giant, steel, dwarf, and then that elf very far over there.
So he says, sure. So I guess 3. That's about 4 males and 1 female.
Yeah. That's about right.
Yeah, he gathers it up.
I say, but I need you to put a little something on.
He says, what's that?
I want you to put a nice big cup right under. I need to say Champions Guild in nice fancy letters.
Says I could do something like that.
And I also need a little shirt for a dog. And
So he asked, do you want this or do you want a tabard? Tabards would be much easier for him to make. Be cheaper for you too.
But the shirts look a lot
They can go over your armor.
I know, but the shirts look
like
so much gear. Oh yeah, let's do tabards. But
Sure.
I need a shirt for my falcon and for Diego.
Oh, he says I'll need to specially. I'll need to measure them.
It's alright. I'll have them for you in like 10 minutes.
Cool. He nods.
Alright, cool. So I asked him how much would that cost because I'm willing to pay half up front.
Be about 5 silver per person, about 10 silver per animal.
I take out a mithril coin.
Says that'll do.
Okay, cool. And oh, hi, still Cleric. Just looking to buy a new coat. No.
I say they should cover everything, and I give him 1 gold coin.
He says, sure, okay, great. He takes it. He says, your friend kind of left some debt, but this will cover him.
Okay.
I mean, if you want, I could really use another one of these things. He ordered quite a lot, but
Not much, huh?
oh yeah.
I say
Oh, fucking
I
tell
just-
them.
I give him the rest of the 50 silver.
Okay, cool. He accepts it with a big smile on his face. You assume you can kind of feel like he's cheating you a little bit.
Oh yeah, I don't care.
Nigga, a
Money's no-
mithril, I covered like.
Yeah, you covered too much, and then
Yeah.
he got
No, I'm gonna come
50
back to
silver
my
or a little
change.
more. So yep, he's completely. He puts all the stuff away and he gives you a nod. And he says, "This'll do. Come back in an hour and your stuff will be done."
The whole time I'm over here, I'm summoning up my my falcon.
Sure. So an hour. Udo, anyone else?
I'm just gonna go to these stalls, pointing to my bow. See if any of them sell any, armor.
You look around, you can see like some of them are offering gambling, and others are offering tailor services and engineering. You look around, you can't really find anyone that's selling a bow specifically, or buying a bow specifically.
No clockwork longbows.
No, sorry.
I thank Ilana and go with Udofire, catch up to him and say, hey, maybe he could get some improvement to your arm done by the engineer to regain some more mobility with that
His
arm.
arm is real.
I show you my real arm.
Damn
Let's
I'll be
go.
Completely forgot. My bad.
Awkward.
So-
No,
So
I tell Ragnar to go
he
to
takes
the
off his glove and kind of you forget that you forget that the large bracers on his wrist are actual bracers and not the parts to the thing you guys designed together.
Yeah.
I do miss that arm though.
I apologize.
I tell Ragnar to go get his armor fixed at the blacksmith.
My armor is... I replaced it, man.
He
you
stole it,
replaced it,
remember?
yeah.
Yeah. This one's perfectly fine. Yeah, I'm not the only one who forgot something.
Apparently.
Wait. John, you said, if I were to look for armor for my ram, would I go to the tailor or blacksmith?
Engineer.
Engineer. Gotcha.
Oh, that actually might, yeah, I'm gonna go follow him.
Cool.
That's a very good idea. A war
I'd
dog
ask
and war
Udofire
ram.
if he would like to do the same thing for his dog.
I nod.
Hello, engineer. Do you by any chance have any armor for our fellow companions, Diego, the dog, and my ram?
Armor for a ram? Interesting notion. Seems to start taking out some paper. Says it'll take me a week to design it, but it'll be glorious. I guarantee it.
How much would that cost, though?
For the design, don't know. 100 gold. Considering the precious time you're making me spend.
Do you have any current armor for a dog?
He shakes his head.
No?
Afraid I did not procure that kind of thing for him. Grimex is too beat up to respond to you, Steelfark.
Okay. I just look over to Udofire and like it seems like this would be far too expensive right now and
Time
consuming. Yeah.
I'm not in agreement.
All right.
Go on.
However, yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for your time. Sorry to bother you.
He gives you a nod. Says no problem.
So does this time short bow count as a regular short bow, or?
It's a regular short bow. It's not masterwork. It's just it's gonna be hard to break because of snow. Although it might be. If it was wood, you wouldn't have a problem with those guys before. Yeah, what do you guys want to do?
And the blacksmith is in there, right?
Oh wait, where is the steel cleric? I need to go find him.
I'm just
Hanging outside by the old tree stump.
yeah.
I am blind because I do not. Oh, there he is.
Hello.
I basically go toward the steel cleric. Okay, I still have your old body. That engineer might be interested in trying to learn some things from that body, like mechanism-wise. And
Okay.
considering that this is still your body, would you be okay with that? Like, I'm not gonna be selling it. It's just offering him to learn from it.
Oh, I thought you were gonna sell it. Because, I don't know. I guess I don't really know too much about it. So personally, I don't know any significance about. Like, do I know? Would I know that his body's specific for something, John?
You have a feeling like your body was, but it's hard to tell.
Was specific. Okay.
Again, I won't be selling it. It's just.
Oh no, that's fine. If we can ask the engineer what makes it different from.
You like your current body?
I guess so. Other than the armor and the
Yeah. Okay.
added weapons.
Come along then.
Okay.
John, so I bring
Obviously,
this
do it
to
in
my Falcon.
secret.
Cool. It would not be an hour yet.
Bro?
No.
Alright. I'm pretty sure it's 10 minutes after I summoned it the first time.
Oh yeah. It has not been 10 minutes yet.
I come back to the engineer with steel cleric.
Cool.
Hello again. Sorry to bother you once more, but
Could you nod?
I do have a proposition for you. I do have this Warforged
Proposition.
body.
How tasty. What do you say?
I do have a warforged body that you could examine and probably learn from it.
He says, "Let me see what you have."
I basically uncovered the, not the steel cleric, but his old body, the one I was carrying.
He begins rubbing the stubble on his chin gently. Looks at, what is this? Some sort of iron marionette? Some sort of
No.
steel doll?
It's actually, well, it used to be a combat body.
Just really, you see him. He kind of approaches. He starts squeezing at the. Starts basically bending the limbs, and you can hear that kind of the rust coming up. And he goes, "This is quite the thing, but I couldn't imagine it working in battle. Let's see it. You say it's a thought. I want to see it."
Not currently. I just found it really. Just lying lifeless.
He laughs and says, "Well, if any constellation, other than gnomish trickery, I've never seen a doll able to stand up and fight, even when as menacing as this one."
Steel cleric removes his hood.
Instantly raped.
No, I slowly bend over and say, "Maybe you will now," and I kind of like move my hood a little bit and then put it back on again.
He was
Extremely offended, starts crying.
not looking.
I continue talking to the engineer. You're bound to learn something from it, though, from the inner workings, wouldn't you?
He says very well. And he approaches and he opens up the front panel and he pulls out the thing and he begins looking around and says, "This thing doesn't have anything on the inside besides there's no clockwork in here."
Really? That is very intriguing.
I assume it functions by magic, sir. If indeed this is what you say it was.
Can you tell me anything else about this lifeless body? Like anything
he's
special about it?
He shows you the dragon on the side and says, "Well, this is the seal of the maker, no doubt. Not one I recognize."
Yeah. Yeah. Anything else? I'm stumped about this as well. So.
I'm afraid not, and I'm a busy man. I have customers to get to.
All right.
You see
Sorry
him
for
off.
wasting your time.
No, he says no problem, sir. I always enjoy seeing an oddity of this world,
All right.
even if it is
well,
just
we
a little
tried.
dwarf with a doll.
Yep. Oh well, I tried.
Yes,
And
right.
failed. Lesson: never try.
I kind of show Ragnar and Norian and Steel Cleric my iron short bow, and then
I already
point to
saw
the
it before.
blacksmith.
And what?
Ooh.
Point to the blacksmith, and then I start walking there.
Okay.
You enter the blacksmith with your bow in hand.
And then I give it to Ragnar. He's
Ragnar
next.
now holding the bow, assuming he does not want to drop it. Do you
No.
want to
And
drop
then
it?
I point to Hums.
You want to improve your bow?
I nod my head. I point to. Does he have any weapons on display?
No. You see weapons being forged right now: daggers, swords, short swords, maces, axes. It appears that they're using the old stuff, the stuff that was all the items that were thrown in there before. They're trying to reforge their weapons back.
Alright, so I kind of point to. I take the short bow. Damn it. Let me think. This is so hard
Speaking
to
would be
picture.
useful right now.
I kind of hold the short bow. I grip the bottom of it and raise my hand above the top of the short bow.
Cool.
Oh, you want to lengthen the
You-
bow?
Yeah, you're gonna make it a longbow.
Yeah, I nod.
Yeah. He says, so you look for a longbow. I could forge something like that for you, but it'll take at least a day.
I kind of, show coin again.
Cool. He says it'll be about 200 silver.
I take out 20 gold, 30 gold.
Sweet. He accepts 30 gold.
Yep.
That's quite a generous tip.
I smile and nod.
He says I'll handle it personally.
I nod again.
I also just would like to ask him, does he know the symbol of the hammer? Like, does it mean anything specific?
And just for that one, he sees the MS and he kind of gives out a laugh and says, "Yeah, I recognize that. That's from the old Moonsong Shinery. They used to make some fine ale. I think they still do that in Fallcrest.
Interesting. Thank you.
Pretty sure it was a promotional item."
Thank you.
Alright, if you ever get some of that ale, we should drop one by.
Alright, will do.
Does anyone here have a healer's kit, like in town, that I can buy?
I instantly give you my healer's kit.
Thank you. How many? Is that like a full 10?
It's a full, it's never been used.
It still has the plastic wrapper over it. Cool, so what do you guys do?
Okay.
He starts measuring your bird, the cameras.
And I say, I look at him, I say, well, have you gotten the change yet?
He laughs and said, "What changed?"
For the mithril coin?
He says, "I did not aware that you demand change. I assumed that was some sort of tip." Well then, I apologize for not putting this up sooner.
Right,
And he
it
takes a small sign out. He puts it on the table. It says we had no refunds or money exchanges.
So I kind of chuckle, I say, it's good, it's good. Overpaid you quite a bit, so I look down to see the cape that I normally wear, the huge cloak that gives me +5 to my initiative, and I say, maybe you could throw me a bone and maybe fix up a little bit of the holes in this.
I keep telling you I'm not in the men.
Just plug the holes, man.
Again, not in the men.
No. But yeah, I tell him if he could fix this up for the tip. Big ass tip.
He says, I'll do it, sure. Put it on the table.
Last trip. I'm just gonna go tell Lana and take out an arrow.
I say, is the whole falcon thing possible?
I'll give you some.
Was that? Yeah, he'd do it.
And how about the dog?
Does that need its measurements?
I'll pick up the dog. Bring it over here. Shaw's not there. Perfect.
Shaw appears to be arguing with the girl. Does not realize that Diego would start freaking out. What would you do?
I'll conjure up a bone.
He instantly starts following you.
Alright, cool. Drag him over here.
Yep.
Tell the guy to measure him quickly.
He quickly does so. He gets his measurements in there and he says, you're good.
Now chuck the bone back over there.
Cool. I'm assuming it disappears quickly, leaving the dog just sad.
Poor dog. Cool.
Come back to me on the next day. I'll have these done.
Right. Nice.
Okay, who's next?
I don't know. I guess I go to the camera. So like, so where do we go after this? How are we gonna find the master now? I said, what about that idea I spoke to you about earlier?
I say, I think I might have a way. It's gonna take a little bit of studying at night, but if it all works out, I could probably locate him in the morning. If not, we're gonna have to think of another way to do this.
Okay. Because we don't have much time now. Obviously, with somebody's hands on the orb, our plan to basically get this world could be a little bit harder. While you guys do that, I might go to the what's his face's vampire guy's lair and tell him all what happened. Hopefully, he can provide some wisdom or some tips on how we can figure this out.
Cool.
Okay.
My bad, what I missed?
You just said you were arguing with the girl when you left.
No, I said I'd show Alana an arrow.
Yeah, you show her an arrow. She kinda says you wish to buy arrows?
I nod.
She says sure, how many?
I take out 100 gold.
She says 20 it is, as she grabs your 100 gold and...
Damn, that is the biggest game I've ever heard in my life, but I nod.
She's into it. Yep, she takes your 100 gold and she says, so, I guess I'll just keep giving you arrows until they can't carry them.
She gave me 20 for the 100?
Oh. She gives you about 80 iron arrows, about 80 wood arrows.
Yeah.
You're currently overcumbered with arrows.
Yeah, I just take the 80 arrows, those are still arrows, and shake my head to the...
She says, okay. Well, thank you for your business.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much it for me.
That was really expensive arrows.
Yeah, I can't argue that.
Sorry, I have a look down the well. Is the goop still there?
Sure is, buddy.
I kinda just jump in.
I grab him by the shoulder first.
Okay, what was that?
And kind of just look around to see if anyone's outside of town noticed him or anything.
There are tons of people out here.
Yeah, I figured.
Is this there? Oh crap.
Yep.
I say, so what do you suggest? Did you want to provide like a little bit of a distraction?
I think for a moment. And then I point over past the gate towards Ragnar and Vic. More towards Vic than Ragnar.
Oh, I say, I got an idea. Where are the people situated at the moment?
All over the place. There's some here, there's one here just walking up. There appears to be one walking down back in the lower parts of the town. There appear to be a couple here making the snowman. They appear to be halflings.
Okay. Alright, well, I use Fairy Fire.
Cool.
Well, actually, just give me a second.
I'm
I say,
curious
give me a
if
second.
you know what
but,
Fairy Fire does.
I kind of motion towards Vic now. Okay, where's Vic going?
I was going somewhere. What do you need?
I throw up my hands like jazz hands. Then I point to the well.
So I look at the wall and say abracadabra.
Cool.
And I nod my head.
Alright. Now I walk away. Job here is done.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, what exactly do you want, Udo?
He can't say because he refuses.
Oh, no. Instead of Fairy Fire, I use Thaumaturgy. And
Only
one
works
of
within
the,
5 feet of you.
Do I see the Steel Cleric about to cast a spell?
Yeah.
Like working his way. I'm like, what are you guys doing? There's so many people out here.
well, no, I said I need to make a distraction so I can jump into the well.
You want to jump into the wall? Why don't you
Your
jump in?
armor comes with a blacksmith. When something attacks your head, it's assumed that you're wearing something on your head.
Okay.
At least like a mesh, like what King Arthur would wear.
Okay, just wondering.
Yeah.
I say, so you want to get into the well without being seen.
Well, yeah, or
I
else
think
people
the
will be
best
like,
way
oh
of
my
doing
God.
this is by making a distraction.
That's what I said.
That's exactly what he said.
So I grab his ass and turn him invisible.
Cool.
Thank
Alright.
you.
He's invisible.
Alright.
Yeah.
Now that I'm invisible, I jump in. The
Cool.
well.
As you jump in, or like again prepared to, you hear just when you jump over, you hear a massive shot from above. Sounds like a small explosion. As you jump in and eventually go down.
Did I hear that?
Udofire and the
I-
cameras would all look up and see the engineer suffering with some sort of malfunction up there. He begins
And,
trying to blow and cool it away.
Once that happens, I will just grab my dog and slip into the well.
Cool. You can see these ones kind of looking towards your direction as a pile of snow kind of bursts in front of your way, which appears to be distracting them, or at least make it difficult for them to see you.
So I look down at the two halflings working on the snowman.
Cool.
Kind of just sit there in the snow. And
Hey.
say,
Go ahead.
are they children or full grown?
Hard to tell. They're halflings.
So I look at them. Say, building snowmen. How old are you?
Do we know you?
I say, just an old rambler. I say, have you ever heard the story about two young goblins loved each other very much and made snowmans around this land?
Elizabeth, I'm scared. Come, let's get away from this man. The two halflings walk away from you.
That's right. So,
It's my choice.
I make the snowman look pretty.
He already looks great.
I rebuild him from the bottom up.
Okay, so you destroy the snowman that they lovingly tended to.
Inside was the orb, wasn't it? I figured you out, John.
Okay, so you look inside you destroy it and you look inside of it.
Yes, this is the first snowman I've ever looked inside of in my whole life.
Yeah, there's
What is in a snowman?
only the hopes and dreams of those who built it.
Fuck. So I take its top hat and put it on.
Cool, it appears to be a raggedy top hat.
Good enough. And I stand there and pretend like I'm a snowman.
Maybe we should move on to somebody who's not insane.
I have
Norian
for this.
and Ragnar.
Norian should go first. He hasn't talked at all.
But what? I only want my armor fixed. I already have what I need. Not like you guys. Actually, while I'm at it, I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna ask him if he can put if he can speed up the repair of mine. And
He apologizes. It says there's an order in for a bow, and I'm handling that personally.
Alright, I ask him if he can do it after that, and I take out what's it called, 50 silver? 50%
He shakes his
extra.
head and says, I already got 2 of my boys working on your armor. It's gonna take all day.
Oh, alright. That's good. I put my head down and I start working out.
You'll have to say that sounds so sad about it.
Can I just go to the engineer and see what exploded?
You see a small, it appears to be a small kind of tinkering device. They got a small mechanical spider.
Ooh. Okay. How small?
It's, quite small. Size of your hand.
So that's what exploded?
Yeah. He says, I didn't know that could happen.
Huh. What caused it to explode? It's
He
just
says, I don't know.
I'll be right back.
I'm pretty sure any person in the military would be interested in tiny, walking, exploding spiders. I think you got something there.
He laughs and says, yeah, I'm gonna experiment with that, see what happens.
Okay.
So, inside the well, I'm not gonna move over there, I'll just change the music. You can see steadily working fast is your good friend, the vampire, known as Zurich. What do you say to him, Ralphie and or other guy, Udofire?
Yeah.
The guy. So where are we?
You guys should be. Yeah, you're inside the place. You know what it looks like.
Is he there? Is he
Yeah, he's there. He's working at the lab.
I said, hi. We're back.
Welcome back. Did you find the orb?
Yeah. So complications.
He sighs. He says, "I never should have sent you to do it."
I know. I'm sorry. We kind of got our ass handed to us a little bit too early. We had to rest a little bit, but we basically left it a little bit too long, and now I think the master has it.
He shakes his head.
I know. I'm sorry.
You're not sure if he's disappointed in you or himself or both.
I said we met Norian, Azarath's minion, and I mean, he or she gave us the orb, to find it, and we were doing so well, until when we got there, it was just empty. Any way you could, I don't know, man. Give us a hand with the.
No. You can see he's packed some stuff in, packed some of his stuff up, like in suitcases and various things like that.
He's gonna ride, yo.
By the way, have you figured out on how to give my friend Udo here back his tongue, or whatever it is that he needs to speak?
He sighs and says, "I already gave him back his arm.
Okay.
If he can't hold on to his body parts, I can't help."
Damn. Fucking Norian.
No need to get sassy. Alright, well I said, okay,
Go on.
Then we can contact, maybe to meet up, hopefully we can work together.
Yeah, did anyone else